Welcome to Clydesdale Media. Fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're the first to know when new episodes are available. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clydesdale Media Podcast, Roundtable. My name is Scott Switzer. I'm the Clydesdale. She's Kat Shear.
Hi.
She is the unluckiest woman in the world, and we'll get into that at some point. But because Kat made me go on the air immediately, I didn't get to vent to her, so you're going to hear my vent.
Let's hear it. Good thing. Good.
So I just
tell everyone what they just missed, first of all.
You missed. I popped on, and Kat was having her labs read over the phone. Live on the thing, so at least you didn't hear Kat's labs.
Yeah, no one needs to know.
And that goes back to the unluckiest woman in the world. So I just got out of a meeting.
Okay.
I just spent the last 30 minutes telling somebody I'm not willing to commit to an answer to this question because I don't know enough yet. I need more time than 30 seconds to tell you what we should do here that will last in perpetuity in this system. Please give me some time. Argued with me for 30 minutes, trying to get me to give an answer and lock us into something that I would be stuck with.
Wow.
Are you freaking kidding me? I told you I need more time. Let me have more time because I'm not going to lock us
Somebody's not
to
listening
something
to
stupid forever. And then it'll be, well, you said
right
forever. I'm not doing it. I hate my job. Everybody hate my job.
Dang.
That's why I do this. And hopefully someday this is all I do.
Bam.
Hi, everyone.
And it's a real podcast because Bruce Wayne is here.
Thank goodness.
Finally.
It was not a timeshare, Corey. No, it was building a system. If you've ever built a system, the programmers want to rope you into answers so that you are locked in, and then you can't. Then if you want to change it, I'm sorry, we're too far down the path, or we're too blah blah blah, or that's an enhancement, or blah blah blah. I'm not doing it. You're not locking me in.
I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. You are using a very strong voice, very assertive. It's very clear.
Way to stay.
I literally just ran down the stairs from this meeting.
Cool.
So, I got Harley Quinn with me today.
I noticed.
She's hanging out on my mic. So.
Yep. I feel it.
So.
What's up?
All right. Deep breath. What's going on, everyone?
Oh, nothing.
Shut up.
Did
you try to climb on anything today?
I did not. I like Corey's comment here. Running down the stairs is dangerous, Scott. You know what else is dangerous, Corey? I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you. First of all, hold on. A member's coming into my gym right now to go pick up her food, so she might say hi to me. However, here's what's dangerous. Hi, Claire. Climbing on the shelf of your utility closet to grab paper towels when you just moved a vacuum cleaner into said closet. Let me explain.
Yes.
Would you like more of an explanation than that?
I need a visual of this, really. So paint a picture.
If I had this on video, I would be famous. So I'm about to leave the gym yesterday. Yesterday's my cleaning day, right? I come into the gym. I did my podcast. We talked to Elena. We talked to Tracy Johnson, our series on the Open. It's like 5:00. I'm ready to go. I go to, put something away, and I notice that the paper towel dispenser is light on paper towels. So I go into my utility closet and I climb on the shelf like I always do because I'm a short person. Mm-hmm. I go up to 2 shelves and I put my foot on the floor scrubber. Floor scrubber is in the middle of the closet. Vacuum cleaner's on this side. Shelf is on this side. Behind me is the door to get into the closet. So I climb up. I go to reach on the top shelf to grab the paper towels. I realize I'm not tall enough, so I have to go up on the third shelf. Okay, haven't done this before. Bye, Claire. Get up on the third shelf, go to reach for the paper towels. Somehow, I don't know, I lose my balance. And I go to turn around to grab the door jamb, which is what I usually grab if I like need assistance. I'm 5'2". The door jamb was not there because I was taller than the door jamb. So there was nothing to hold on to. And I fell backwards and just about impaled my right butt cheek on the handle of the vacuum cleaner that I just put in the closet. Broke the handle.
Yikes.
And all I could think about was the closet's not big enough for a ladder. It's a tiny little closet. All I could think about is I might have a medical emergency here where something's actually like internally inside of me.
Impaled. Yeah.
Like 6 inches another way, not even 3 inches, 2 inches. I don't know.
This took a turn.
Guys. So I pop up quickly, like realize that I haven't died. And I go to walk and I cannot walk. My right knee is so fucked up that like I can't put weight on it. So I have never, ever hurt my knee before. I barely wear knee sleeves and I could not, I literally was hopping on one leg around the gym to try to figure out like what to do. Yeah. So there's that. How girthy is this handle? Yeah, it was not very.
But still would be unpleasant if it would have been impaled.
It's broken. I went home. I started to put ice on it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to put some heat on it. I'm going to start moving around. And by this morning, I was able to actually bear a little bit of weight on it. And it is getting better. But like, man, I was Googling meniscuses and ACLs and LCLs and all kinds of things to figure out what I did. But guys, it seems as though the streak of bad luck is not quite over yet.
That's what it sounds like.
Not quite over. Climbing a rope would have been better. See, I just do this stuff to give you guys lots of
content
and ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I'm there's more to this that like makes it even worse, but I don't think we're going to go into all those details, but there's other things that are going on with me where people are going to be whatever. Yeah.
We'll review that tomorrow in our staff meeting.
Yes. Guys, like what is happening? What is happening? Amy, you missed it, but when Scott came on, I had got a phone call from LabCorp with my lab results.
Shit. Oh gosh.
Oh my God, guys. I can't even. Even the vacuum is trying to get someone again. It's bad. My poor members too, because like I'm an overshare. I tell them everything. They're just like, oh my God, what is happening? Someone told me I need to burn some sage.
That's a good idea in your space.
Nothing about that, but I'm open to anything and everything at this point. Because
you can carry some crystals in your pocket.
My luck's got to change.
Mm-hmm. Scott, yeah, you try to keep talking, Scott, and be on mute.
But like, are
I think
you speechless though, Scott? Like every time I'm in the group chat, there's something else really, really fucked up happening with me.
So literally, yesterday, every time I would I produced Kat's first 2 shows yesterday, and then she produced mine. And every time it was a different story throughout the day. And I was like, I don't even know what to say anymore.
Right.
Like other than go get some bubble wrap and start wrapping each leg.
You know
wrapping your body.
I know why. You just turned 50.
I know.
When I turned 40, shit went downhill.
Yeah. It started 3 days before I turned 40 when I got into my fender bender.
Yeah.
But other than that. So it's funny you say that, Nick, because I probably have 2 already. And by Thursday, I'll have a 3rd. So we're there. We are at the sage burning stage for sure. Without going into too much detail. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, guys.
It is.
I need my luck to turn.
So open, it's over.
Yeah, so much for that redo. I'm supposed to redo it today.
And we decided not to.
Correct.
right?
Yeah, let's explain why.
Well, because we both got the exact same score.
Mhm.
So why redo? We just decided, let's move forward. Let's get ready for the next open.
Close the book.
Close the book. We're done.
Although we are doing 23.3 again in like 6 or 8 weeks. I would like to do it
I would
again.
love to. Yeah.
Yeah. I want another shot at it, but I just can't happen today.
Nope. I already worked out today, so it's not going to be today anyways. And I went in this morning, worked out, and judged a couple of people that needed to go, and then came home because normally I work out on Monday afternoons, but I decided today, nope, I'm going to go get it done with. So I'm not trying to think all day about, oh, should I redo the workout? Nope. We said we closed it. It's time to move on.
Good. What was your workout today?
Well, today was heavy deadlifts. It was every 2 minutes for 10 minutes, 3 deadlifts at 80%. And then it was 5 rounds for time of 50 double unders, 10 clean and jerks at 65 pounds, and 10 bar facing burpees. After each round, you rest 1 minute. So 5 rounds of that. That's about 2 rounds.
Nice.
Too many. But it was good.
That's great.
It felt CrossFit. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm back in. We're doing CrossFit. Yeah, it was good.
I think there's a lot of people in the comments that want to do it again too. So we should maybe declare a 23.3 day.
Okay.
And we can all do it and share it.
If you had your glasses on, some of them want to redo 23.1.
Oh shit. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
And they can have all they want of that. I'll pass unless it comes up again.
Yeah. Twice is enough for me on that one.
Yeah. I'm done.
If I had my glasses on.
Scott, what'd you do at your workout?
Same thing Kat did.
Which was?
I'll let you explain. Because I didn't do it. You did it. I coached
So Mondays are squat day. So we did our 3 front squats immediately into 6 back squats. But this week it was 4 sets instead of 3 sets. And it was in every 230 instead of every 3. And you were to increase by 5 or 10 pounds this week. So did that. And then the Metcon was 10 7-calorie row into 30 double unders. And then in what was remaining in 2 minutes, max double dumbbell squat clusters. And then 1 minute rest, and you do that for 5 rounds. Not so bad for 2.
Right. See?
3, 4, and 5.
Not so bad.
Sucked a whole lot. And I was having a bad asthma day because we had like multiple dogs at the house last night. And I woke up like in full asthma blown attack. But I said to myself, get out of the house. The dogs were here. Get out, get where you can breathe, and see if maybe you can clear it out at the gym. And I actually felt better at the gym. Not good enough to like sprint through that thing, but good enough to get a good workout in and move and clear out my lungs a little bit. And it's warm enough here that I was able to roll the windows down on the way home, get some fresh air before I came back into the dog hair.
Did you have time for the accessory work?
I didn't.
So what's the deal? You guys
honestly,
the same programming?
So
what's that? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like cherry picking, but yeah, I'm
Okay.
pulling from IBEX training.
Okay, got it.
So when I was done, Patrick had just come in to grab all of the scores to validate. I got a little cough. Hold on.
Okay.
And he apparently needed to vent.
Oh no.
About the open. So I got 20 minutes of full vent from Patrick O'Connell. And I missed accessory work and probably got back a little later than I should have for work. But such is life. I hate my job.
Are you allowed to share any of the stuff he was venting about?
If we're ready to move into talking about the open and thoughts about it, because I know that's a question that popped up in the comments as well.
It was, yeah. I'm ready.
Patrick is a firm believer that the open should be more simplistic for everybody. And an example he used is we have an adaptive athlete at our gym that is a 1 point lower extremity amputee. And the modification for wall walk, not even their first part of wall walks was strict handstand push-ups. First rep was a strict handstand push-up. So, and she can do wall walks, but wasn't even given that option. It was like immediately up to this thing. And he goes, back in the day, it was a lot of accessible workouts that anybody could start. And then the elite athletes would get further to places that were more meaningful to the whole, the process. But he just thinks the fittest people, if you make it simplistic, are still going to be the fittest people in the world. If you put, instead of the shuttle runs with the second workout, he said, if you would have just done 10 minutes of burpee pull-ups, the same people would be fit enough to win those workouts because it's just cardio on top of cardio. Mm-hmm. The shuttle runs didn't add anything to that. And what it did was it gave something that takes a lot longer to finish. So you have a lot of ties on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I guess the shuttle runs didn't bother me. Like, I'm okay with that being in the open.
Right. But we're not fighting for game spots or anything like that. And they probably aren't either. It's just, right. And then he hated that there was no minimum requirement to do the thruster because that was a big leaderboard changer. Because like 1 pound difference on that thruster was 40, 90, 100 spots on the leaderboard. Because it was grouped too much. Too many people were in the same areas and it spread out things way too much. Everything he said made sense to me and I understood where he was coming from. The problem I have is I think so many people are critical of HQ right now that they're actually getting blasted to the point where they don't even know which direction to turn.
Yeah.
Right. It's almost like everybody needs to take a step back and just do like a hard reset. And let's forget about what's gone on the last few years and come back in with a fresh idea and define what you want the open to be. Because right now you're trying to serve every aspect of the open and you can't do that. Mm-hmm. But that's my opinion and kind of a rant that's been going on in my head for a little while is that I think too many people are being critical without solutions. Mm-hmm. And what is the solution to this? There are all types of athletes, all types of people doing the open. Some are trying to make this a living and a profession. Some are just trying to be better than last year. Some are just trying to see, are they fit enough to do something? And like, I think my question to CrossFit is, what is the definition you want for the open? Because I don't think we've ever been told that. And then once you have a definition, then build the system around what you define it to be.
Interesting concept.
Yeah. Well, I guess for me, I mean, I'm okay with it, with the open. At first, I was annoyed with this last workout because I thought, I understand the idea of putting strict handstand push-ups. For me, I was like, I wish that second set, right, that from 6 to 9 minutes, I wish it would have been just kipping handstand push-ups and then the last set maybe be strict handstand push-ups, almost like more of a progression versus going into that. Or instead of wall walks, go handstand push-ups, strict handstand push-ups, handstand walks. Like I would have liked to see something more like that.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen wall walks for the first round, handstand push-ups for the second round.
Right.
Strict for the third round. And then that would have been awesome.
I feel like that would have made things a little bit different. But then at the same time, then after doing it, I was like, oh, turns out I'm not even going to get there. It doesn't matter.
But we would have gotten there. We may have gotten there if it was handstand push-ups instead of wall walks.
Correct.
Round. Totally.
Yeah.
That wouldn't
Right.
have taken long at all.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm thinking of the second round. Okay, back with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I designed these for me.
Yes. But overall, I'm like, it is what it is, and um, I have goals every year. I'd like to be able to say I'm a quarterfinal athlete. This is the year I may not be a quarterfinal athlete, and that's just the way it is this year because of my age and my fitness and my shoulder. But at the same time, I love the fact that we're still doing the same workouts as Mal O'Brien and everybody else. And what's amazing is to watch them do that, go do the workout and then be super humbled by, holy crap, they are really fit. And we're still fit, but they are really fit.
And I think all that can still be achieved with a good definition of what you want to be, right? This is stage one. Things should get progressively harder. And the one other thing that Patrick said, and I want to preface all this, Patrick wasn't like mad at CrossFit HQ.
Yeah, we're sure.
I think he just was frustrated as an affiliate owner watching some of his athletes struggle through this, not as the coach of an elite athlete or anything like that. And he said to me, I want CrossFit to win. Like, I want them to pull something off that is awesome. Like, I don't want to be a complainer. But he said that it's like there's no thought into what gyms look like. Have you been in gyms like the 25-foot space and having all this equipment out and different things like that? Aren't enough affiliates prepared to handle all that stuff? And he knew of several that weren't. But I agree with Amy. At the end of the day, this was the most fun I've had at an open. I said this on Friday, the most fun I've had during the open since 2015. And yeah, the workouts weren't ideal for me, but the community and what I learned during this open and my improvement during this open made it so that it was a fun open for me. Now, can things be done better? I'm sure. But until I'm ready to come up with a list of solutions, I don't want to just bash on it either.
But I also think making things somewhat a little bit more challenging then pushes us to do new things as well, or to work on things. Like, I don't really work on strict handstand push-ups very often, but knowing that, oh, maybe that's going to come up again. Maybe that's something I should be working on. I mean, instead of just modifying and doing kipping or, I don't know. I like it to also be something to look forward to and to challenge us for the future.
But in like 14, 15, 16, all the workouts had a doable component to them, but they got to a point where they weren't very doable, right? Like, you had to earn your spot there, or you had to get to that, even like that awful 14.5 and 16.5. Like, those were harder than hell. And all it was burpees and thrusters.
But that's super subjective, because you could look at 14.1, which was the double unders and snatches. And there's a lot of people who still can't do double unders, but to other people, that's a super basic movement. So us saying, well, it's accessible for everybody. It's not really accessible for everybody. In 14, we didn't even have a scale division. For years, we didn't have a scale division.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents.
I wish I was fitter this year, because I'm not fit and I'm in a new age bracket and I'm like 120th in my age group right now. I mean, I know scores aren't validated or whatnot, but I'm probably going to make quarterfinals, and I didn't expect to make quarterfinals at all.
Well, I was hoping to, but let me tell you where I'm sitting right now and tell you and remind you guys, I'm at 91% right now. So that's
So you have to be where?
90.
Got it. Oh, top 10. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But I'm going to remind you guys that I'm literally the oldest I possibly can be in my division.
Yep. That was me last year.
The day.
It's July 16th. The cutoff is July 15th.
Yep.
or else I
Bad. I didn't make it last year either.
Yep.
And that was my last year in that age group.
Yep. So it turns out if I wanted to do the quarterfinal workouts, I could still do those.
Absolutely. and it would mean just the same. I mean, for me, I'm going to do if my knee heals, I can do them. And, if I do, it would be the same result would be if I didn't do them.
Right. Right. It doesn't really matter. Yep.
So yeah, I could totally do them. Welcome, Elise. You missed a lot, so you're going to have to go back.
Yeah. Especially about cats.
Again,
not talking about my butt again.
Again, it was fun and I enjoyed it. And yeah, the last workout could have been, I have complaints about the last workout, but regardless,
but
I improved. I'm happy.
When I go back and look at that workout now, I actually think it was designed pretty brilliantly, because I think we talked about this, but not online, but 95 is a weight I would snatch on a regular basis. Like I do Isabel. That is something I am comfortable with. But just like in Kat's video, when I got to that bar, I was like, what is happening? I could not get under it.
I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah. And so to me, that's like, think about that. Like, think about the brilliancy of combining certain movements, and it produces this result.
Yep.
In this amount of time.
I wouldn't call it brilliance, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of fascinating how that works out.
It's kind of evil.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Kat's video of not getting under the bar and who responded to it?
Yeah. Danielle Brandon gave me some coaching tips when I posted the story of my starfish. Terrible. I mean, I've never looked like that snatching ever, I don't think. And I was embarrassed to even put it up. But yeah, she gave me the whole like, oh, my Lanta, what are you doing? You got to get under that. You got to squat snatch that shit. She's right. I didn't even warm up with the squat snatch. So not sure what I was
I should have done squat snatches. I think I would have done much better if I just would have done that from the beginning.
100% same. So yeah.
My favorite part of the Danielle Brandon thing was that she was comparing herself to you.
Oh yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to redo it and do the same thing.
And I'm going to squat them bitches.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was the coolest part of it. It's one thing to get coaching, but then like for her to say, yeah, I was in the same boat you were, Kat.
Yep. She's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I also wanted to address something else while I see all these new members in our chat. You are going to be hearing from me over the next day or two, the new members to our channel, like Elise and Corey and Kenneth and Bruce and Nick and all of you all. I know I'm missing a bunch because we have over 10 members now. We are going to reach out to you so that we can send you a welcome packet. And we're not sure what all that is going to entail, but you're going to get a welcome packet for joining a membership with our YouTube channel. So thank you all. Andrew, that's another one. Andrew, you're going to be reached out to as well. So thank you so much for joining the channel. We appreciate you all so much. And speaking of things like that, I did get the new Airheads BCAA from Extend, and I cannot stop with it. It is beyond good. The cherry Airheads are so good.
I'm drinking my raspberry lemonade Extend right here.
Hydration sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like those.
Sticks go in your cup and not
up your butt.
Yep. Up your butt and around the corner.
I was going to say I'm drinking prune juice.
Oh, it's great, folks.
Well, my favorite candy in the world are those like fruity type snacks, not chocolate. I don't like chocolate or anything like that. Yeah. So when C4 and Extend and all those put out these Skittles and gummy bear flavors and all of that stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm just in heaven. And whoever does their flavoring is spot on.
Yeah, that's good. I discovered a new snack today. Speaking of sweet stuff, yogurt covered pretzels. Those little yogurt covered pretzels. Nope.
Yogurt covered pretzels.
Dipped in Nutella.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't even need it, but I was bored last night in the pantry and I saw them and I thought, why not combine them? And it was amazing.
The question is, did you have to climb up the shelf to get them?
Funny. No.
I have to climb up in my kitchen to get up to the cabinets all the time.
Yeah.
I'm literally on it.
I'm a good climber, usually. Most days.
Yep.
I'm good. I do have 2 pictures that people took of my butt to show me the bruises, because I was curious to see what the bruising looked like. So my daughter took a picture last night, and then one of my members took a picture this morning.
Oh, great.
And yeah, anyway.
I look forward to seeing that on our text string.
You will not see that.
And if you subscribe to Kat's OnlyFans page, you'll be able to see those pictures later this evening.
Dear CrossFit OnlyFans.
Yeah, right? They're so bad. So many butt jokes. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah. That's pretty good, Damien.
If it increases membership,
Guys, remember we have to repeat the questions because people that listen to the podcast don't see the comments.
Yeah, Damien asked if the butt pictures would be in the welcome packet. And yeah.
They might be.
That,
never know. If it gets more members. So no. I'll take one for the team. So what else is going on, guys?
My question to Kat yesterday was, when she goes to the doctor and the doctor sees all the scratches on her ass, what is the first question the doctor asks?
Yeah, he is going. He or she. Well, it's a he. Yeah, he's going to wonder what's going on.
Yeah, he's going to say, what kind of stuff's happening at your house? You're going to be like, it's the gym.
Definitely the gym.
Well, I was happy because there was sun shining. Gosh, there was sun shining all weekend and today. Yeah. And this time of year, that makes a big difference. So I work outside, so I was happy for that.
Yeah, it's nice and warm here today too. Sunny. Just makes you feel good to be out.
Yeah.
Fresh air.
Yeah. When the lady beside me at the gym said, "Do you mind if I open the garage door?" And I was like, "Hell no." It was so nice getting that fresh air.
Especially after Friday. It rained so much on Friday night. Friday all day, actually.
And it was violently raining.
Yeah. So that made a big difference for my weekend. So I've been in a good mood. That's why we're in a good mood, Jody.
So I did do something this weekend that I have not done in a very long time.
Okay.
So back in the day, I used to be a huge boxing fan. Used to get all the pay-per-view fights, everything.
Oh, yeah.
And on a whim, I got the UFC 250, whatever it was, Saturday night, and got sucked in to that and ended up staying up until after 1 o'clock in the morning to watch all the fights and had a blast by myself watching the fights that night. And I forgot how much I loved those sports, and it was a blast. And then one of the biggest upsets in the history of UFC happened Saturday night with the undefeated female flyweight champion who has never lost, got beat by an up-and-comer who was way underdog, like paid out huge. And the champ did a spinning back kick and missed, and the girl jumped on her back, grabbed her, and choked her out. And the lady tapped out, and it was over. Wow. Crazy.
Yikes.
But yeah.
Yeah, I can't get
it. I never thought I'd get back into that, but I did.
Yeah.
Amy, you don't like to watch that stuff?
Not really.
No.
Not into it. Yeah. I used to even like if boxing was on, once I learned that the stuff they do, like taking razor blades to cut open their eyes when they're swollen, like that kind of, I just can't.
That was just Rocky.
Okay,
Yeah.
but well, even that I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Can't do it. I'm just too much of a hippie. Let's talk about our feelings person.
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I like the strategy of it all, I think, and that's what I've been missing. And I really because it's all about like who's going to be the aggressor, who's going to counter, who's going to, and it was really it was really fun. Yeah, Vindicate Travis says that's just movie stuff, Amy.
Well, it's been stuck in my head. Next thing you're going to tell me is that Jaws is only in the ocean and not in the pool, because I'm pretty sure that Jaws lives in the deep end of a pool. Things I'm still suffering from my childhood. Yep.
Anything else going on? It's been a crazy, crazy weekend.
Nope.
What else do you want?
Yeah.
I take my car, getting my car fixed tomorrow. Well, I'm taking my car into the body shop tomorrow to get it fixed. Who knows how long it'll be in there for? A million years. Probably.
Wait, your tire? I thought your tire was just the air pressure. What's going on?
Oh, the fender
No.
that
The fender, remember?
Got it.
No.
There's been a lot.
It's hanging off. No duct. We're taking the duct tape off and we're
It's-
getting it actually fixed.
It's item W on the list, Amy. You got to go all the way down.
Right.
Remember the fender bender?
I am keeping a list, actually, guys. I think I need to.
There was a fender bender at my house too.
There was. Natalie.
A teenager.
Natalie. Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
You guys know that my insurance company doesn't know that Eliana exists. Did I talk about that before?
That sounds like a problem.
She's like not a driver in our house. I'm like, cool. Sounds good.
Does she have insurance?
She's been in an accident before. So yeah, I mean, she's been covered, but I'm on her car and my car, and she like literally doesn't have a policy. Like, fine, because Braden's insurance is like $8,000 a month. So I'm exaggerating a little bit, but
I hope so, because otherwise,
not by much. But I have to take my. I'm halfway through my defensive driving course right now to get my 10% discount or whatever that is.
Oh, good.
Riveting.
Yeah,
riveting.
I'm sure.
Yeah, when I lived in Florida, I got too many points, and that was mandated to go to driving school.
Oh, we mandated. Yeah, not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hoot and a half.
Yeah, it's great when you drive.
And Elise wants you to know, Amy, that they can still hear you when you whisper.
I know that.
But
I don't.
The child can hear. Right.
Yeah. I'm okay if you guys hear.
Oh,
I was being quiet here.
College update. Do we have we made a decision?
No.
Has Natalie
No.
made a decision?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you know how we were supposed to head out to Miami or Oxford, Ohio next weekend? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going. We're not going now
Okay.
because she's decided that she's going to go to the University of Delaware
Okay.
and change her major from secondary education to business.
That's a big change.
Yep. All that.
All right, do it.
So she'll be right in my backyard, which is kind of cool, but
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed because I really wanted her to have like a big adventure.
Yeah.
And I hope she doesn't regret it because we're doing it for the boyfriend. So there's that. Who, by the way, I think is amazing. He's a great guy. I love him to death.
Yeah.
But there's that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we won't see you in Ohio next week.
No, I will not be traveling. Which is kind of glad. That was going to be a long trip. What is it? 18 hours in the car in a 36-hour span. So no, thank you.
Oh, I guess it would be 10 hours.
It's like 9, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's 2 more hours from here. I was like, but we're only 8 hours from you. But
Yeah. I mean, I would have liked to have like been in another state for a little bit, but I'm glad. And now I have coverage on Saturday, so I'm just taking the day off.
Yeah. I agree, Jody, but
Jody, what can you do? I mean,
Yeah.
she's practically an adult. I mean, I can give her all the advice I want, but she got to do it.
yeah.
There also might be a little trouble in paradise with my son and his
Yeah.
girlfriend. So there's that too. Heartbreak all over, guys. Love sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow.
This just took a turn from fun to now we're sad.
Now everyone can just stay tuned for the betrayal episode of Live Happily Ever Awesome on Wednesday, because that's a good segue. We'll be doing that at 1 p.m. Eastern, Julie and I.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have a lot of shows this week.
Yeah, let's
so we have Carolyn Prevost tonight at 6. She joined the season series, but I let her off of the weekly open. She's just doing an overall open recap tonight. And then we have Logan at 7. Tomorrow, we release the Rudy Berger story, part 3.
Awesome.
And Rudy is not even interviewed this week, and it is freaking awesome. If you love CrossFit and you love the community, this is the episode for you.
Yep.
And then that I think I'm going to release at 11 a.m. tomorrow. It's a little bit different than normal. No, I'm going to release that after. I'm doing it at 1 o'clock tomorrow. That's what it is.
Okay, better write that down.
1 o'clock tomorrow. And then at 4 o'clock, we have Matt Poulin. At 6 o'clock, we have Kelly Baker. At 7 o'clock, we have Sydney Mikulishin.
Killing it.
And then on Thursday, another athlete that's coming on the season series to do an open recap is Emily Rolfe.
Woo!
Yay.
I don't have a definitive time for that yet. But again, I knew she tweaked her calf at Wodapalooza, so I was giving her some breathing room through the open, and then we'll catch up on the open for about 20 minutes on Thursday on how that went and preview quarters. And then her and Kyle are going to alternate coming on kind of through quarters and into semis.
Nice.
Yeah, Sydney does have a lot of letters in her last name. I felt bad because I put up the 2 jerseys. Emily has 5, so Rolfe is like this big. Mikulishin is like this big to get it all in.
And that's the order you got from Tier, right?
Yeah, 2 months after Wodapalooza, when I ordered them in 2 months before Wodapalooza.
Wow. I still haven't gotten my money back from them either. I'm still waiting. And I did, for all of you that are curious about my $69 denim purchase from Edison Atlas, I did dispute the charge, and we are awaiting Edison Atlas's reply, which I'm guessing is not going to happen. So they will lose that appeal based on a timeout, I think, and I'll get my money back. So that's
okay. Good. All I heard was how much you paid for them.
Yeah, $69.
Yep.
I think it was like $68.95 or something. I rounded up.
That's not what you said. You definitely said 69. Oh God.
Oh,
all right. On that note. On that note, join us next time.
Oh, Scott, you're on mute.
Scott.
God damn it.
What? Our audience has the same mental capacity as you two. I'm the only one who is mature in this group.
Yeah.
I'm not mature at all. I'm okay with that. That's the role I play here.
Guys, we should have like a prediction show on like what else is going to happen to Kat. What's next?
I don't know.
What's next?
So I know that I've
ended. Everybody think about it. Go ahead, Amy.
I was going to say, I know I've ended 2 broadcasts ever so far. That's my.
Yeah, you only get 1 more strike.
But
then you lose admin rights.
How many strikes are you going to get for your muting?
I get 372.
Yeah, I was going to say as many as it takes.
Okay.
Yeah, they were out of business, Jody Lynn. That's why they owe me money, right? Because I ordered them and they took my money and then they never made my jeans or sent them to me. So there's that.
Yeah, Jody asked, where did she find them? Because she thought they were out of business.
Yep.
And Kat said, yep, that's probably the problem.
It's unfortunate. And I just got a text from my mom, no lie. Do you still have your ganglion cyst?
I have one.
I do too.
We'll talk about that next time.
It hasn't flared up yet, right? Good grief.
With that, we will see you next time on the Clydesdale Media Injury Report.
Bye.
Bye.